Hi everyone, Menachem Rodi here once again from Human Vortex Training to give you guys a breakdown of the base layers. Now, some of you have been giving me emails and messages on Twitter and Facebook messages saying, hey, you mentioned these wool base layers, I can't find them anywhere. And I noticed that you had an Under Armour. Is that okay for cycling? So the Under Armour I chose because most of the athletes I was working with were in college or were just starting their careers. So they needed something that was very versatile. And that's what I chose, the Under Armour. It has a mock turtleneck on it, pretty simple to find. They're expensive, but not super expensive. And it's something that people are going to feel comfortable wearing off the bike and not worrying about, is it appropriate? So that's why I chose the Under Armour. It's something that you can go to your local sporting goods store and find. Now, even better is we want to go out and we want to find a nice cycling-specific base layer. So what I'm going to show you guys here today is the Sportful Second Skin, which has 4 different ratings. They have 4 different variations of this: short sleeve, long sleeve, as well as thicker and thinner, and also the funkier long sleeve base layer, which is appropriate for the colder rides. So what we have here is the Sportful Second Skin, and this is their cycling specific. This is the same that Tinkoff Saxoff wear, and you'll notice that there is built-in support for the different muscles that you have on the bike, and it's very comfortable. I'll use this for about 50 to 60, 65 maybe, if I want to have a base layer. So this is something that's very useful, especially if you're going to be out and the temperature is going to get colder, or warmer rather, while you're out there. So you can have a windproof vest, or I don't have it with me because it's dirty, but the Castelli Flanders windproof front base layer is phenomenal. It is a huge part of my cycling attire every winter whenever we have these days that are a little bit warmer and I'm not quite in the mood or the temperature won't be quite right for my long sleeve windproof front jacket, but I also am going out with a team that I coach and I want to wear their jersey and I don't want to wear a vest on top of that. I have about 7 different vests, so it's a great way to have a windproof front without putting newspaper on underneath. Again, I don't have it right now, but it's about $70 to $75, and it looks just like the Sportful Second Skin. It has that texture of windproof front on it, and it's a great piece of equipment. So it just has a panel that kind of goes down through the front and protects your chest from the wind. So it's a phenomenal piece of equipment. Now, so we have the short sleeve regular, we have the short sleeve or long sleeve windproof, and we have a long sleeve base layer. So this is from Funkier. You can also see cut for different support as well. Both the Second Skin and this Funkier, as well as the Castelli, are seamless base layers. You don't have to worry about seams bothering you, but this is a great base layer. I'll ride down probably into the 20s with this, and then a longer sleeve fleece jersey on top of that to keep me nice and warm. So that's 2 pieces of clothing. This is for a day where it's going to be about 35, 40. I'll wear that with the Funkier base layer as well, and that'll keep me pretty warm. I also like to carry my favorite piece of equipment, and that is that double zip wind vest, which is phenomenal, and I'm very disappointed. A lot of companies don't make the double zip, and it's a disappointment because it's something that's very simple to make as far as I know, and can really have a big impact where you're able to open the bottom and really aerate from the bottom up, and I'll show you here in a second. But what's great about it is that if you don't want to purchase that base layer, the Flanders windproof front base layer from Castelli or any other company that makes it, what you can do is you just wear your windproof vest with the double zipper, and you simply just open up the bottom zipper, and now you can keep the wind off your chest while you're able to control temperature very comfortably and allow the moisture to go away. So a highly, highly underrated piece of equipment. So if you can find a double zip wind vest, I would strongly recommend purchasing that. This is probably my most utilized piece of cycling equipment for the fall and spring, on top of the short sleeve base layer and that Flanders short sleeve windproof base layer. So we have those 3 pieces, as well as the long sleeve fleece jersey. Now the last 2 that we're going to show you here, this is a windproof front jacket from champ-sys from a couple of years ago, or 8 years ago, 6 years ago. And what this is windproof in the front, fleece on the inside, and it has regular arms on the outside, and this allows for temperature control. So I'll wear this with the Funkier base layer below 30, and on top of that, because this has the half collar instead of the full collar, what I'll do is I'll wear this neck thingy from Funkier. Castelli has it as well. This is their light variation, so this is more spring and fall, and what you can do is you're just going to put it up and around and cover your ears, cover your neck, so you're not taking wind on through the neck. You can also use this kind of as a balaclava. Remember, balaclava, not baklava. That's dessert. Now I look like a Russian, an old grandmother from the old East Europe. But what you can do is it can be very, very versatile. They also make some that are also fleece, so made for cooler temperatures. And this is a pretty cool piece of equipment. And when I first saw it, my honest reaction was like, are you kidding me? I'm going to pay 15, 25 bucks for that? And then I bought it. I'm like, let's try it. I was like, wow, this is actually really useful. You can also make this at home if you want, but it's very simple to make, very simple to use. And you can just take it off, it crumples up real nice, and you can put it in your back pocket and you're set to go. So that is the base layer, quick hitter for you guys, and how to dress with the layers. Also, don't forget, if you're going out for cold, you want to cover your head. So we have this handy dandy Pitt cycling cap, really cool, pitcycling.com. But very simple, takes the wind away from your head, and also wicks moisture away. So this is a way that I'd layer up with actual cycling base layers. And thank you guys for the questions and the feedback. Keep them coming. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you want to learn about. And yes, those of you who have been asking, hey, I saw your USA Cycling presentation on strength training. Are you going to put anything on YouTube? Yes, I am. Hold on, it's coming. It's going to be a couple of weeks. I need to find the right models. But yes, strength training stuff is coming here on YouTube in the coming weeks and or months. So remember, train smarter, not harder, and it is all about you.